Hey guys, Gathering the Magic back again. Another update for the Common Hero series. So the last thing that I did, in fact, I just did this yesterday, is I'd earned enough forge. I went ahead and on the Splex market, I bought my second piece of gold foil equipment. So I bought a gold hauberk. So now I have two pieces of armor that each give me an 8% boost to my Forgium earnings when I fight the boss. The boss just died last night. I got some leaderboard Forgium, so I'm up to 5,300 Forgium now. So I wanted to go back to the Splex market and look at some other gold foil rare items that I could buy. And one of the items I noticed that was pretty cheap is the wand. So the wand is used by the wizard, and that's usually the character that I use most often. So I took a look at the price. The cheapest one on the market right now is 50 cents, and then after that it jumps to 63 cents. So I want to go ahead and buy this item right now. It costs about 4,100 forge. So let's go ahead and buy this item. Because the current boss right now has almost the same ability as the last one. The last one had Retaliate, this one has Thorns, so you're not going to want to do any type of melee damage to it. So I already had a team set up from before that does not use melee, so I'll be able to use the same team against this boss. Let's go ahead and check my cards. I should have that new wand in my inventory now. Yep, as you can see, the gold foil wand is right here. So what I want to do is go to my old wand, the common wand. I want to click on it. I want to click Imbue and then remove all. So I will remove that gem from my wand. Now I need to add a socket to the gold rare wand that I just bought. So I'm going to click on that, add socket, and for a rare it's going to cost 500 Electrum. So I'm going to go 495. Give me a 99% chance of success. And we got our socket. Okay, so now I need to imbue it. Oh, the first thing I have to do, go to my hero, take the wand, unequip it. So this is no longer equipped. Once it is unequipped, then I can see, okay, so it still has the item there. Oh, I took it out of the sword. The sword and the wand look very, very similar. So I'm going to have to make sure that I put the gem back in the sword. Okay, so let's select this, imbue, remove all. Okay, so now I can go to the new rare gold foil wand, hit imbue, click on the amethyst. Yes, I do want to put the amethyst in the wand. We're good to go. So let me go back to the sword, make sure I put the damage gem in there. Okay, so now I have to equip this wand. So I'm going to go back to my hero, click on the weapon. Two things I could choose from. We're going to choose the new item, and we should be earning a little bit more forge with each battle. So let's go ahead and test the new wand out. Okay, so like I said, this boss has the Thorns ability, and Scattershot is fine. I don't mind fighting against that rule set because I'll be using Lily, so she will ignore the Scattershot ability. So we're going to go to battle. I'm going to pick Lily and Yasik. And then my team that I used before, I'm going to use the same team. So Rumancer Kai, Scavo for a repair, a double slow, a heal, Ash Mirage to do a little bit of range damage and to reduce the boss's range damage, and then a second heal. So I've got tons of healing. Go ahead and hit the ×2 battle. And like I said, all we're looking for in a ×2 battle is to do at least 700 damage to get max earnings. So we're doing, once again, consistently, it looks like probably we're going to do 930 to 960, somewhere in that range. And before, our Forgium earnings were somewhere around 28 forge per battle. Now with a couple extra pieces of gold foil armor, we're going to be gaining a little bit of forge. So now we're up to almost 32.5 forge per battle. So as you can see, once you get your character started to build, you get, enough gear to get above the 20 stat points, you're getting full earnings. Then you get a couple damage gems in to do a little more damage. You go from 2 damage to 5. Now you start increasing your Forgium earnings per battle with the gold foil equipment. You can see where things really start to take off here. So let's see, just doing a few quick battles, how high on the leaderboard that we can get. And I can also show you just how quick this goes, where you don't have to spend a lot of time in this once you get your team set. The only thing you're really looking for is you're looking for specific rule sets. And then it's just running through the battles. So Death Blow is another one, it's perfectly fine. Same 2 summoners. Order is important, so you always want your tank first, and then I usually put the armor repair. If I have no one else that has armor, I go ahead and put the armor repair guy in the second spot, because I don't care, after he dies, because I don't need him, because I only have one character that had armor for him to repair. Then I'll do my slow characters, one of my heals, my damage dealer, and then I'll just put a healer right in the back. I've messed with the order slightly, and I really don't notice a big difference in earnings. Once you can see consistently again about 930. The rule set will make it a little bit different. Here's another good rule set. Retaliate goes right with Thorns, both against melee, but I'm not doing melee damage. So I'm not concerned about that rule set. Do pretty much the same order again. And every ×2 battle, I'm using 60 of my stamina. So you can go through 600 stamina in 10 battles. It goes pretty quickly. And 600 stamina is about 10 hours to regenerate. So I'll do this in the morning before I go to work. Go through all my stamina on my accounts. And then when I get back at night, then I just play about 8, 9, 10 more battles on each account, and I'm good to go. Keep my stamina consistently under that 1,000. Now for this rule set, Force Field, I don't want that one, so I'm going to re-roll that. There's usually 4 or 5 rule sets that you don't want, depending on what the boss has. Once again, Death Blow is fine, so we'll go ahead, do Death Blow. Run through it real quick. Same order. ×2 battle. You can see the fight loads pretty quick. I just skip to rewards. Another 934. 32 Forge. So 32 Forge just keeps adding up. I'm getting good with the rule sets. The one thing is sometimes you do have bad RNG and you'll get like the worst rule sets over and over and over again. Like if I were to get Magic Reflect and Void, and then I was going to get Return Fire, those I don't want. But so there is a little bit of randomness to it, but usually it's not too bad. If I get to the point where I've re-rolled 3 or 4 or 5 times, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to re-roll anymore. If it's a bad rule set, what I'll do is I'll just use a normal battle instead of the ×2. So I just use a little bit of my stamina. Fury's great. I don't have a taunt monster, so I don't have to worry about Fury. Run through another quick battle. So you can see we've got enough for this battle and 4 more, and then we're done. And we can take a look at our Forgium, how much we have. 944, very consistent. So this one has Return Fire. Don't want Return Fire since I do have a couple ranged. Don't want Void. Death Blow, perfectly fine. Go ahead and do another quick battle here. Click on Favorite. I love the Favorite tab that they added that. It used to be you had to scroll through your entire team, pick the ones you want, and it's so nice to just have a small list of favorites that you're going to use for specific rule sets. So very awesome quality of life that they added several months ago. Okay, here's one, Shield. So this one isn't horrible, but I will re-roll it because it will affect my ranged monsters. Definitely don't want Affliction because I do want to be able to heal. Another Force Field, we'll re-roll that. Okay, Return Fire. I don't want to spend 18 Forge to re-roll that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and battle, and I'm just going to do a single battle. So we're going to do everything the same, and then we're just going to click battle instead of the ×2. So just hoping that I can get 350 or more just to get full earnings for that. 456, okay, we did more than enough, so we're fine. So really wasn't affected that bad by that rule set. Retaliate, another good rule set. Go ahead, knock these out. Another ×2 battle. And it looks like we have time for one more ×2 battle. And then maybe a single battle, depending on the rule set. So let's see how this one goes. Okay, getting good rule sets today. Same 2 summoners. Same order. And people say, oh, this is repetitious and boring. Maybe so, but you know, then again, it's a way to get through it quickly, get your earnings, get closer to getting your character built up, and closer to earning even more. Okay, so we're down to 48 stamina. So let's go ahead and just re-roll till we get a halfway decent rule set. And we'll do just one single battle. Yep, Death Blow, that will work. And as you can see, in just, you know, a few minutes of playing, we got through our stamina. We're good until tonight. So we'll do a single battle, that'll use 30. Skip to rewards. 16 Forge, did good damage. So where are we on the leaderboard? So don't have the best team, don't have the most geared team, obviously. You know, what, 2-3 pieces of gold rare equipment, the rest of it's common. And yet we are 72 on the leaderboard, which is very decent for a low level character. Just to give you guys an idea, if you go to recent battles, if there's any where someone is doing a ton of damage, like this one, 2500 damage, you go to show team, their hero is maxed out. Their hero is doing 10 range damage, 7 speed. So this is a person who's put a lot of money into the game. 7 speed tells me that they probably have Narder's Ring to get that speed. Definitely have a geared character. They also have a good collection. That or they just rented Prince Renan. So this is a pretty serious player that's probably played for quite a while. So for us to be decently on the leaderboards with basically a new account is pretty impressive. So there you have it, guys. There's just a quick update on the Common Hero. So the next thing that I'm going to target with this account is finishing a couple more pieces of gold armor. The next 2 that I would like to get, of course, would be the gloves and the leggings. So right now on Splex, the gloves and the leggings are about the same price. Looks like they're about 68 cents, 69 cents, which turns out, let's see how much forge that is, because that's going to be our next forgium target for purchasing items. So it looks like we're looking somewhere around 5,800 forge to be able to buy each of those 2 pieces. So it's going to take probably another 2 bosses. So if I can get 2,000 or 3,000 forge for the next boss, we might be close. But probably within a week, we'll have another piece of gold foil equipment, and this account will continue to grow and earn even more. So there you have it, guys. If you have any questions or comments on the Common Hero build, please let me know. I hope you guys are having a great day, and until then, remember, stay the course, keep on forging. Take care.